In this video, we will learn some angle properties. So the first important property which we have to learn, angles on a straight line, it is the first property. So first, we will write some remember points. The first property is angles on a straight line add up to 180 degree. So with every property, we will just do one example. So for example, you have two angles on a straight line. The first angle is 2x and the second angle is 5x minus 9. As these two angles are lying on a straight line, it means their sum is add up to a 180 degree. So it means 2x plus 5x minus 9 is equal to 180 degree. Now 2x plus 5x is 7x minus 9 is equal to 180. Minus 9, when minus 9 goes to the other side, we have to plus 9, we have to convert it into plus 9. So 180 plus 9, which will be equal to 189. And then as 7 is multiplying here, when 7 goes to the other side, you have to divide it. So when you divide 189 by 7, you will get the angle, which is 27. It means the unknown variable which was involved in the question, that was x, so its answer is 27. Now the second property is angles around a point. Angles around a point add up to 360 degree. So it means if you have a point, so angles around it, when you add them, their sum is equal to 360 degree. And now we have to do one example with it. So example will be, for example, you have this is the point and we have some angles. This angle is 5x, this angle is 2x, this angle is 6x, and this angle is also 2x. See, these are the angles around a point, and as we have written in the remember points, angles around a point add up to 360 degree. It means all these angles are around a point, so their sum is equal to 360. 6x plus 5x plus 2x plus 2x is equal to 360 degree. Now 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 2 is 13, 13 plus 2 is 15. So 15x is equal to 360 degree. As 15 is multiplying here, when 15 goes to other side, we have to divide it. So 360 divided by 15, so the answer will be 24. Now we have to discuss the third property, which is vertical opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles. So whenever you have two crossing lines like this, and the angle over here and over here will be equal to each other, these are called vertical opposite angles. And the other form of these angles can be like this: angle on this side and angle on this side. They will be equal to each other, and again we call them vertical opposite angles. Now let's take an example. So for example, we have two crossing lines and we have two angles. Over here we have 2x plus 5, and on this side we have 5x plus 9. We can take 10, 5x plus 10. So see, these are vertical opposite angle. The short form we always use VOA, vertical opposite angles. So see, these are equal to each other. It means 5x plus 10 is equal to 2x plus 5. After this, we just have to write the like terms together. 5x minus 2x, 5 minus 10. So 5x minus 2x is 3x. 5 minus 10 is minus 5. But it is, the answer is coming in negative, and angle cannot be in negative form. So we should change our question over here. So we can take any other number. If I'm taking plus 18, so see, this one will be plus 18. Angle cannot be negative, students. So 18 minus 10 is 8. Now 8 by 3. So the answer will be, when you divide it, so you can write the answer in whole number form. So 2 whole 2 by 3 is your angle. Okay, it is just an example. After this, we have to see the third property, and the third property is corresponding angles. Yeah, it is fourth property. Fourth property is corresponding angles. So whenever you have two parallel lines, these are parallel lines, and we always use these arrows to use for parallel lines, and this is the transversal. Now the angle over here and angle over here upwards from the lines, or the angle if you have two parallel lines, and if this is the transversal, so the angle below the line and again below the line, so these are called corresponding angles. Now let's take one example, and corresponding angles are equal to each other, are equal. Let's take an example. If we have example, so if you have two parallel lines and we have a transversal, and over here we have 2D and over here we have 140. So see, these are corresponding angles. It means 2D is equal to 140, and if you want to write the reason, so in the bracket you can write the reason. These are corresponding angles, that's why they are equal to each other. As 2 is multiplying here, when 2 goes to other side we have to divide it. So 140 divided by 2, you will get 70. So like this we can just apply the property of corresponding angles and we can find the unknown. Now the fifth property is alternate angles. So alternate angles. Whenever you have two parallel lines, there is a transversal angle which is making over here and over here on the opposite direction but under the line. See, one angle over here and the other angle is over here, or these angles can be in this form. Angle is making over here and over here, so these are alternate angles, and again these are equal to each other. Let's take an example. For example, you have two angles, you have two parallel lines. These are parallel lines. There is a transversal. Angle is making over here, which is 3x plus 34, and this angle is 5x minus 14. So see, they are making on the opposite direction and under the line. So these are alternate angles, and we can take them equal to each other, because alternate angles, the property is they are equal to each other. It means 5x minus 14 is equal to 3x plus 34. These are alternate angles. In short form, we always write AA. It means alternate angles. Now 5x minus 3x is equal to 34 plus 14, and 5x minus 3x is 2x. 34 plus 14 is 48. 2 is multiplying here. When 2 goes to other side, we just have to divide it. So you can find the unknown angle, unknown x, by using the property of alternate angles. Now the last property, interior angles. Interior angles. When you have two parallel lines and it's a transversal, the angle on both the sides, I mean these angles are on one side. See, these are under the line but in the same direction, on the same side, and these angles can be like this as well. So these are interior angles, and sum of interior angles is always equal to, for example, if you have A here and B here, so it means their sum is equal to 180. If A is here, B is here, so it means their sum, A plus B, is equal to 180. So it means the sum of interior angles is equal to 180. Let's take an example. So if you have two parallel lines and there is a transversal, one angle is here, 5x minus 14, and the other angle is here, 3x minus 10. So first of all, you just have to see if this angle is 5x minus 14, so it means this angle will be 5x minus 14. Which property we are using? These are vertical opposite angles. Now, these two angles, I'm talking about this one and this one. These are lying on one side and under the line, so these are interior angles. It means their sum is equal to 180. So 5x minus 14 plus 3x minus 10 is equal to 180. Now write the like terms together. 5x plus 3x minus 14 minus 10 is equal to 180. So 8x minus 24 is equal to 180. 8x is equal to 180 plus 24. 8x is equal to 180 plus 24. So answer will be 204. And when you divide it by 8, so you will get 25.5. It was the last property. So you just have to remember these properties. So let me share remember points again. So these are the remember points, students. You need to remember all of these angle properties and their correct names. And there is a golden rule as well. When answering angle problems, you need to give a reason for each step of your working. Like if you are using the property of corresponding angles, so you have to write corresponding angles. If you are using alternate angles property, so please write alternate angles property. And please take a screenshot of this, and there are some reasons. It's just a recap. Use these reasons in the angle properties. Problem angles on a straight line add up to 180 as we have written above. Angles around a point add up to 360. Opposite angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Angles in a triangle add up to 180. Angles in a quadrilateral add up to 360, and base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. If you want to ask any question, please write down in the comment box. See you.